Filler Arc is sponsored by Crunchyroll. Head over to crunchyroll.com/lily for a 14-day premium trial. Crunchyroll is always updating and adding new titles, so check it out if you feel like watching anime. Thank you. Hello, welcome to Filler Arc episode I forgot because it's been so many months. Friggin' months. We are back to Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay.
So we've Crunchyroll and
I had to put my hentai shirt away.
Yeah, he asked if he could wear like a hentai sweater thingamajig, and I said no because we're sponsored again. Woo! No more hentai talks, no more R-rated stuff, no more 18 plus stuff. I'm sorry. That was the one episode where we had Lily, but yeah, please. All right, thank you. All right, what are we talking about?
What are we
so
talking
many
about?
Things to talk about
There's actually, this is our fault because we haven't had an episode come out in a while.
Okay, so let's talk about the anime that's been like wrapping up or ended.
Yeah.
There's
I think now everything from the winter season is now over, and so
let's
we can
talk
kind of
about it
reflect
one
on
by
that.
one. Shield Hero. Fudge, man.
I hate it.
I wanted to like Shield Hero so bad, and Raphtalia was.
I really like Raphtalia.
The only character that I really cared about. Everything else was like too black and white. Like, oh, that's a bad guy. Oh, that's the good guy sort of vibe, right?
I've been pretty vocal, I think, about how much I dislike.
Friggin' sorry, sponsored. Friggin' Twitter. He had I've seen your explanations.
Yeah, it's just like the villains are so cartoonishly evil, and then they're so petty in like the dumbest way, you know. And like I really disliked it. There was like a period of time where I really was kind of turning around on the show, where it was kind of being more, I don't know, episodic, slice of life. There's like kind of just interesting things about the world that was happening. And then this last episode came out, and then I was just like, what happened? Again, it's just the mind comes out of nowhere and then starts just like, I don't know.
Please protect me.
Yeah,
I'm a princess.
And they're like, oh, but what about his slaves? He has a mind control ability. What is? Why do you believe her now? I don't understand. And like,
as far as Isekai anime goes, I thought that one was it's just one of the weaker ones.
Yeah, I just really couldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe this next season, because it's continuing on into the season, and so maybe it gets better, but I kind of don't have high hopes for it.
I'll watch it when there's nothing else to watch on Crunchyroll. Promised Neverland.
Promised Neverland.
It is. I was wondering how they were going to wrap up the arc because I am a manga reader too, and so they actually did it in a way that I thought made sense.
Yeah.
Like the first season devoted to them. I don't know, spoil it now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And them escaping, you know.
Yeah.
It ended there. Now you're gonna look forward to the second season where like shit hits the fan pretty much.
Yeah. No, it's. I thought it was a good place because like that season arc is now over. It felt like the entire season was about the escape and.
Can we talk about how Mama, like Isabel, is such a good villain? Like
so good.
well written.
Okay, yeah, like going from Shield Hero villains to Promised Neverland villains. It's
like night and day.
Yeah, exactly.
She was. Oh my gosh, you had so much like empathy for her too. Like her situation, like basically her situation with Leslie was mirrored with Emma and Norman, except one chose one path and the other chose the other path. And I don't think I can like fault either.
Yeah, and I think that's
the life or death situation. What would you do?
That's what makes it so interesting is that her choices aren't so black and white. They're like
there was a reason behind it.
Yeah, and they sort of mix up the sort of like what is good and evil and all that, and all the characters in that show are amazing. All the characters are amazing, and I don't know. That show is like a 10 out of 10
really
god tier anime.
I think like I would recommend it to even like people who haven't seen anime before. I don't know. I don't want to call it like a gateway anime, but it's like a good solid anime to recommend others because it's just so well structured.
Yeah.
And the animation is gorgeous.
I would actually put this like above Death Note in terms of like a gateway anime that's like psychological. You know, like in sort of like my newbie friendly anime, like Death Note was always high up on there, but like maybe I say Promised Neverland over Death Note honestly because Promised Neverland was so good.
The ending of Promised Neverland was so good. I like watched it twice and I never do that. Like I just needed to watch that final sequence of like the flashback.
Yes.
I got chills.
Yeah, God, and then
So good.
just everything around Phil too was amazing, and like
Phil's
how
best character.
I love
Phil is best character.
Yeah, and the way they sort of set him up to be kind of the leader of the future.
I remember reading discussion threads where everyone's like, So what's up with Phil? Yo, that dude. What is up with? Because like they noticed like the camera was focusing on Phil a lot,
yeah.
and obviously there was something more to him than like he's not just a regular little kid. So, all right, yeah, Promised Neverland, excellent. Please watch it if you haven't already.
That one's a must watch.
Probably like one of my top favorites of last season, I guess.
Yeah, and it's honestly for me probably the front runner to being anime of the season or of the year. Yeah.
I mean, we just got past one season. Just like,
yeah, maybe I should chill on that.
All right, Mob Psycho 2. Oh my god. Okay,
yeah, god tier anime to another god tier anime.
Dude, Mob Psycho is like, when I watched the first few episodes of the season 2 of Mob Psycho, I was like, it's okay. Then I hit like episode 4, then 5. The animation quality blew my mind. It was like movie quality. It was just so good. Mob Psycho, I feel like brings a lot of humanity. It's like a lot of warmth to it.
Well, so it's funny when you compare it to season 1. Like when I watched Mob Psycho season 1, I was like, oh, it's very good, but like it missed that extra bit, and that extra bit was found in season 2 where Mob has grown up, he's become sort of his own person, and I love how relatable he is, and what he just becomes so woke, and
you would think he's relatable. Yeah, he becomes like this super lovable, wholesome, comfy character, and you can tell he really cares about others. It's just like a lot of warmth, and it's like, wow, I didn't expect to like cry at certain Mob Psycho.
I know, right?
Mob Psycho episodes. So when I introduce Mob Psycho, I usually say it's the same creator of One Punch Man.
Yep.
But it has a lot more heart to it.
Yes,
and it's completely worth checking out. Season 2 was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just give it till episode 4 if you think it's a little slow, though. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, the first couple episodes, I was like, oh, this is taking a darker turn. It's a little slower. Yeah. And then it ramps up into like the whole sequence for season 2, and you're like, oh my god, this is crazy.
Going to that episode 5 animation. Remember that? Oh my. There's like, I heard the animation director, that was his last project before leaving for mandatory military service or something like that.
I didn't know that.
Thread. So, I mean, yeah, his passion really showed.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Kaguya-sama?
Oh, yes, Kaguya-sama. Also home to Best Girl.
How did it end?
So
I didn't watch it. So.
The last couple of episodes was like the most cohesive. So most of Kaguya-sama is very episodic, where everything is like wrapped up in its little skits. But the last few episodes kind of had this whole arc where Kaguya, it's summer break. Kaguya really wants to see the fireworks with all her friends, and you kind of get led on because it was like, is it gonna happen or is it not? And she gets kind of.
Does it happen?
And it does happen in the most like heartwarmingly like good way.
Okay, now I might have to watch it.
And it was just very cute, and it ended up not being about the romance, but just her friendship with these new people in the student council. And I thought that was such a great way to sort of wrap up the season.
That's cute.
Really loved Kaguya-sama. Chika is just one of my favorite characters ever.
That song is so good.
So good, yeah.
If anything, just please watch that Chica dance. It's
Yeah.
like really freaking cute.
It's the ending to episode 3.
And then they use it once.
Yeah, I
What
don't
a waste. I feel like they should just. That would have been like, I feel like one of the best endings if
Of
they
all
kept
time, yeah.
using it. Like, the way they animated it was. Did it rotoscope it?
Yeah, so it was confirmed that it was rotoscoped, but it
No.
looked so good though.
No wonder it was so fluid.
Yeah,
and,
like the way her dress flows and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
I
Amazing.
kind of want to know what the actual like
Person
looked
looked like. Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah, I don't know. Kaguya-sama, I really loved it. I thought it kind of. There were some hit or miss skits within Kaguya-sama, which I think is just sort of how stuff like that goes. But I really loved it. God, I just love Chica.
So good. Oh my god, Chica uwu.
Pretty much. Yeah, thank you
Chica.
for summing it up for me.
Alright, Dororo is still continuing, I believe, right?
Is it?
Well,
actually
I
have
watched
no
the
idea.
latest episode, and episode 13 didn't seem like it was the end.
It felt like kind of like Promised Neverland, where it will continue at some point, but I don't know if it's going in this next season. I don't think it is.
I love Dororo. Like, the relationship between Hakimaru and Dororo
Yeah.
is so cute. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
wholesome. It's like older brother to a younger sister sort of vibe.
I did
Adorable.
feel like Dororo at the end sort of, it felt like it ran out of time. Like the sort of ending arc had too many pieces to it, and they sort of were just
There's
trying
some
to.
fillers too. A lot of some filler episodes that were just like, oh, okay.
I mean, I think most of Dororo felt episodic again, where it was kind of like, oh, here's a new monster, but the monster has like an interesting story with the town that they're in, and
he must defeat it.
Yeah, and he regains a body part.
Then goes on to travel to another. But I did like how they showed Dororo like learning how to talk.
Oh, or Hyakimaru. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hyakimaru learning how to talk, and he has a very nice voice. He's a very cute boy. Like, he's cute.
Yeah, no, he's a
cute.
good looking dude.
Dude, what the heck? Cursed demon baby turned really cute samurai boy. That's anime for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can go on. Oh my god, a quintuplet.
Ah, yes, we've come to Quintessential Quintuplets. Anything you want to say before I get into this?
Just go into it.
Okay, Quintessential Quintuplets. So if you guys don't know the basis of the story, basically a guy becomes a tutor of these 5 quintuplets, and they're all very, very cute.
Oh wow, what a
And
surprise.
you would think that this is just another moe trash anime. Oh, Josh, it's just garbage, but it's not. The characters have a lot of heart. It feels very even in terms of how you want to support all the characters. The romance doesn't feel like super heavy-handed. Even the doormat character of the group, because there's always a doormat character in these sort of harem anime, stands up for herself a lot, and it's actually amazing to see that version of the doormat character. And yeah, I don't know, it's just, I'm so excited. It makes me want to read the manga, because at first I was like, probably a lot of you were thinking that it was just going to be garbage, but no, it's actually really good. Lily, it's really good.
Okay. I tried watching more episodes with Albert, and he was like, turn it off. He did not like it. Oh my god.
Also, Kana Hanazawa is one of the characters in it.
She is my favorite voice
She's
actress.
such a good voice actress.
Alright, here. If you recognize... I dropped Boogie Pops. I'm not...
Boogie Pop. That one is weird. I liked it though, but it was weird.
Are there any others that I'm missing that I have watched?
I feel like you
I feel like that's it, right?
Slime was also last season, and Alicization, yeah. And JoJo's.
Again, Alicization just...
So I've been an SAO defender for a long time, but I could not defend this arc. It was not good.
I had to skip a few episodes, go to the last few.
Yeah, it's just...
I don't know. I'm just not feeling. Oh my god, Boruto! Out of sheer curiosity,
Did you watch it?
I watched one of like the filler episodes because
Yeah.
I really want. It's the one where like Sasuke is trying to be a good dad to Sarada. It's just so not good. I mean, like compared to like the really good scenes from Boruto, because there have been really good fight scenes from Boruto, right? It's an animation quality. Like, what happened?
Yeah, Boruto in general feels kind of like a kid show to me.
I think it is a kid show at
It's
this
very
point.
lighthearted, and the stakes aren't that great.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about Slime. I just really like that anime a lot. As far as like the isekai that I've seen recently, I thought that one stood out just for how great and like bright the characters were. I like the world building a lot. The main character is bearable, which is kind of a new thing for isekai, I feel like.
Its voice is very cute. Is it its voice? Like,
I guess
what
it's
is
it's or a they
it's
or
they?
yeah,
Whatever.
because
Their
it's
voice
genderless.
is really
so,
cute. Voice actress.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all the anime
That
I
wraps up-
personally watched.
Yeah, that wraps up most of it. The one last thing I want to bring up is how good the openings were this season. I felt like I'm normally an opening skipper, which is, I know, a cardinal sin for a lot of people, but I did not skip it for many of these shows. There were
Party
so many.
is over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that song was super good. Promised Neverland, the and then what other shows had good openings?
I thought Shield Heroes opening was pretty catchy.
Which
Even
one?
though I didn't like Shield Heroes. It was
Oh
catchy.
yeah, the Shield
It was
Hero
pretty
one
catchy.
was also really good. Quintessential Quintuplets also had a good opening. I really like this sort of in the moe genre, like they keep doing this thing where the voice actors do the
I
opening.
like that
I
too,
really like it,
actually.
yeah.
And each person has like their own
Their own
part.
line,
Oh,
yeah. It's actually super good.
I love that. Can Offline TV have that?
Oh yeah, where we all sing our
We all
parts.
sing our
That'd be
parts.
fun,
It'll
yeah.
sound like terrible, but I think it'd be really funny.
With a little auto-tune here and
Yeah,
there.
we'll
maybe.
auto-tune the shit out of our voices. Like,
I think we can make, or we turn them into rap parts for them.
Okay, rap parts are everyone can rap, you know.
Yeah.
You just gotta enunciate your words and be on rhythm, you know.
Yeah.
We'll mix it really well. Anyway, I want to talk about some anime that is coming out this season.
Yes. That's the first one you want to talk about.
Fruits Basket.
Yes.
Okay, so Fruits Basket is my childhood. Toru Honda Toru. American origin. Honda Toru is one of the characters when I was younger that I looked up to a lot because of her cheerfulness or her unrelenting optimism. And I'm like,
you really took nothing away from that character.
what on earth? You know what? You become a content creator as long as us, and you become jaded and pessimistic over time from the YouTube comments, okay?
Was there ever a moment in your life where you were just like relentlessly positive?
Of course.
Really?
Because I tried really hard. Yeah, I was always.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
Well, I'm usually a very positive person, okay? Just because I have snarky humor doesn't mean I don't like try to look at the bright side of things. For example, this podcast I know is gonna be really good, Josh. Look at that. Positivity wins games. That's why Lux is my favorite champion. But anyway, Toru Honda, her happiness, her cheerfulness, I really looked up to it when I was younger. And I was like, I strive to be like her. So she means a lot to me personally. And oh my god, that anime was like the fire within like girls our age, you know? What's she gonna pick? Is she gonna pick Kyo or Yuki? Oh my god. Oh, Team Kyo, Team Yuki.
Yeah, before Team Edward existed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, basically. And like, what zodiac are you? Oh, I'm this. I was like, just.
Oh my god.
And the opening and the ending song of the original was like, it meant like, oh, it's just so good. But the new one did come out, and oh my god, the animation quality is
super good.
Oh my god, it's so good.
it's
no contest.
So I have not watched the original, but it felt I have. I don't know. When I was a kid, when I was more like Albert is today, where I'm just kind of like, I like edgy things, I like blood, and I like people dying.
Yeah, that's totally Albert.
Yeah. I feel like Albert likes that stuff
on.
more. Anyways, so I thought it was really interesting because like the art style reminds me of like early 2000s 90s anime, but the animation and it works, it like integrates itself really well together.
God. It's so sparkly, it's so kira it's like shoujo. It's like, oh my god, the guys are so cute and the girls are all so pretty, and the anime, there's just everything about it is just like sparkly. It like fulfills your shoujo need inside of you. It
was interesting to see how positive that main character is, because I feel like you just don't see characters like that as much anymore. When I think about sort of what the trend is today, I feel like main characters tend to be edgier, darker, snarkier, I guess, more self-aware in that way. But
she's just like optimistic as heck, you know?
It's like almost like
nauseating.
Crazy. So yeah, right? Like she's like,
human?
I live in a tent outside.
But that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, there was a typhoon. It's okay.
My mother died.
It's okay.
Like a part-time job. I paid for my own tuition.
It's okay.
Everything about this situation is horrible.
But yet she's just super happy and hardworking, and
you see why later on. Like they will explain like more of her backstory, her feelings, and like what happened. And it's just like I cried so much.
Yeah. The first episode was super strong. I actually can't wait to watch more of it. I don't know. I just kind of missed out on shoujo in that time period.
It's a very lighthearted, like just a carefree anime that there's nothing wrong with it.
Also, the way they animated the animals, so cute.
Oh my god,
the cat
was so
the expressions.
Did you notice the way they animated the smoke?
Oh yeah, it was like CG.
It was very interesting. It was very pretty.
Yeah, it was almost like
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know why they went with that direction, but it was cool.
It's
cute.
I don't know. Anyway, this is a very polished anime of the older Fruits Basket, which I heard the Fruits Basket author actually oversaw like everything, that she wanted this to be like new voice cast, new animation, like new everything. She wanted everything start over. So so this will probably be like, this is Fruits Basket Brotherhood. Yeah. This is actually Fruits Basket Brotherhood. This will probably follow the manga and what the creator wanted a lot more closely. So I'm looking forward to it.
Did you read the manga for us?
Yes.
So did the
There's
anime?
There's a lot of things that they deviated from
different?
and that they took out
interesting.
from. It's an anime original ending as well.
Oh my god, that's actually going to be
It's
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
I didn't realize.
It's actually Brotherhood. The beginning is like similar, obviously, but like Later
Just
on.
like Brotherhood. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay.
Okay. One Punch Man second season.
Ooh, this one is
I heard
controversial.
some drama over this.
Yeah, so I think the first time people got concerned was when the trailers were announced, and people were like, interesting, there isn't that much animation here. It's like watching a PowerPoint presentation. And then people started looking at the season 1 trailers, and they're like, oh, well, season 1 also didn't have that much animation. So people were like being cautiously optimistic. And then the episode drops, and
Did you watch it?
I have not watched it yet.
I haven't watched it yet.
But as far as I could see it, like from comments I've seen on the internet, yeah, the animation quality is just not the same. It's just not Bones, right? Like when we think about Bones as an animation studio, we think really flashy fight and whatever. But this new studio, I forget which studio it is now.
JC Staff.
JC Staff, yeah. So they have budgeted back on the animation very clearly. That said, I have heard that the humor and still, the writing still feels very One Punch Man, but I think that seeing the animation quality dip from season 1 to season 2 is disappointing for a lot of people.
I see. I will have to check that
Yeah,
out.
I'll be watching it later this weekend as well.
Isekai Quartet.
Yeah, this one's a goofy one. So I forget which all shows are in this one, but Isekai Quartet is basically using the IP of a bunch of different isekai anime and putting them into one show. So it's got Konosuba, it's got ReZero, Overlord, and then another show that I can't think of off the top of my head. And they're like in a school together or something. I don't actually know what the basis of the show is, but they're all like chibified, and I don't know what to expect out of this anime.
Reminds me of the Attack on Titan's chibi-fied thingamajiggy.
Oh, yeah.
Carole Tuesday.
I saw the trailer for this, and I'm very hyped about it.
Oh, I want to watch this. It's a music anime.
Yeah, it's a music anime, and it's interesting. It's about a girl who's rich meets a girl who is not rich, and they're both musicians, and they come together. The animation style is very unique.
It looks really good.
Yeah, just very unique, though, right? Like, I haven't seen an animation studio do something quite like that before. And it looks like you're gonna cry in the season.
I'm down for more Your Line April-esque anime. I really want more like anime that deals with music, feelsy, and the good thing about the animation quality is when they play their instruments, it's nice that they give the care to make it as accurate as possible.
Oh my god, it tilts me so much.
If they don't do it.
Yeah, where it's like hilariously wrong. It's like when they have violinists in real life movies.
Dude, okay, every time Albert sees a violin in a real life TV show, he gets tilted as heck.
They like hold the violin all improperly because they don't actually know the
Or
technique. And
they
like...
show the last shot before panning away and like, oh, I just played that really hard song. I've never touched it, but Umbrella Academy, I think, was
I haven't watched that. But...
Oh yeah, the Ellen Page's character plays the violin, and sometimes it's a little janky, which she has never played the violin, so she had to get like lessons, and she said it was really, really difficult.
Yeah, no, violin's really hard to pick up.
It really is.
You would know that.
Yes, I do know that. Thanks. What's that one movie, Makoto Shinkai's movie coming out, Weathered?
Oh, I don't know.
What?
I know that he's working on a movie, but I don't know.
The trailer dropped.
Oh, I didn't see the trailer yet.
It's really good. Weathering with You. And when you see the trailer, it is everything you expect out of a Makoto Shinkai movie.
Very pretty colors, cinematic, schoolboy.
Every screenshot can be like your background, pretty much, right?
Yeah, Makoto Shinkai has such a unique style. So one thing I didn't know about Makoto Shinkai was he actually worked on a lot of commercials for Japan. Oh. And you look at the commercials, you're like, oh, I see. It looks exactly the same as all his movies. It's like he has that very unique style that's very easy to see. Okay.
It's gonna be Radwimps too.
Oh
my gosh. I don't want to be like too hyped up, but I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Like I'm so excited. His visuals have always like knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
Like, even if I didn't quite enjoy all of his movies, Cough Cough Garden of Words.
Oh yeah, that was weaker.
But it was like visually, it's just a tree. Like it's just a feast for your eyes. It's so beautiful. I think that's all the anime that we are. Do you have any more?
Oh, the other one I want to talk about that people are hyping up is Demon Slayer.
Oh, I completely forgot. Okay, Demon Slayer was good. Well, I
yeah.
watched the first episode. You watched the first 5 episodes?
So I got to see 5 episodes of Demon Slayer because they did a sort of like event in Little Tokyo in LA. And so yeah, I got to see 5 episodes. I gotta say the show's very interesting, and the animation. Oh my
just
God.
from the first episode alone, I can tell the animation is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's yeah. I'm very excited for this show. I'm cautiously. I'm gonna be a little skeptical a little bit because there were some times in the next few episodes that like I was like, but that said, very hyped for it regardless.
Okay, that brings me hope because I really liked that little Oni sister.
Oh yeah, she's so cute.
She's adorable.
Oh my God,
Oh, you can eat me anytime I
I
want.
don't want to spoil anything. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh my God, I love her character design. Those pink eyes and the fact that she has like something in her mouth to prevent her from
Yeah, from biting people.
It's just like it's so absurd and so cute. Like I forgot that his entire family was slaughtered.
Yeah.
Very dark.
Oh, God.
Yeah, very, very good first episode.
It's funny watching the first episode because it starts out with he's like carrying the sister and he's like, oh, like everything's gone to shit, blah blah blah, and then the next scene is like, oh, hello family, aren't we all so happy together? And you're like,
they're fucking gonna die.
They're
like
so dead.
The way they set that up was all the family's dead. Like,
yeah.
Straight up, they're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Big brother, take us with you. You're dead.
Really dead.
You're really dead. I wanted to go with you. You're dead.
super
Mother
dead.
wipes dirt off her son's face. You're omega dead.
Yeah.
Like the death flags were like boop boop boop. So when it happened, I wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see how it happened.
Yeah, and also like the main character is so unique. Is like his defining character trait is that he has a really good sense of smell, and I thought that was just kind of
cool.
interesting.
Yeah, his sense of smell.
So another anime that is I believe this season as well is Bungo Stray Dogs season 3, and I don't know how long it's been since season 2, so I don't know that off the top of my head.
Never watched Bungo Stray Dogs.
So I'm watching it right now to catch up for season 3, and I like it a lot. The animation's very good. The characters are very interesting. So all the characters are named after famous writers, and all of their powers have things to that are related to the novels that they wrote. And so it's interesting because like I didn't know that, but then you later on in like end of season 1, early season 2, you meet the Great Gatsby writer. I forgot his name.
Fitzgerald.
Yeah. So like he shows up and he's like a baller, and yeah, his ability is called the Great Gatsby.
Wait, this is such an interesting concept.
Yeah, it's super
That's
interesting,
cute,
and the characters are very animated and lively, and so yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to season 3.
Okay, all right.
Oh, and then Attack of Titan is also, I think, a new season is supposed
coming
to come
out
out.
soon.
I know Fed is looking forward to that one for sure.
Yeah, I read the manga again, so it's like the things coming out
got the
are
glasses raised.
sorry, very political.
Oh, I actually like that.
It's very interesting. It's not just about like me kill Titan. There's a lot of politics in this series, which is very interesting. You see like both sides, and there's no. You can't really say if it's like right or wrong. It's a very gray area. I appreciated that. It was different.
Because in my opinion, Attack on Titan shines the most when Titans aren't even in the equation. I really liked. I think it was in season 2 where it was mainly like interpersonal conflicts and like human versus human. I thought that was like
very
the most interesting. And so if that's what you're saying is coming up, I'm very excited.
Wait, do you don't know what happens?
I don't
Do you know where the Titans come from, right?
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You know what's in the basement?
I don't think so.
Hey, I think it's gonna be good. I'm excited to see. I feel like Attack on Titans has always had like strong-ish seasons. Like the animation quality, like everything has been very consistent, which is what I like about it. It's like a solid show, entertaining. Any other anime status?
That's most of the anime that people are talking about. I know, Fairy Gone and stuff like that, but I have not looked into it.
Last podcast, I completely forgot to mention we have an email.
Oh, that's right. You want to plug it really quick?
We have an email where you can send us questions or suggestions, etc. It's the filler arc podcast at gmail.com. The filler arc podcast, because filler arc podcast was taken over. Anyway, yeah, you can send us questions. And
wait, who took that? Did that even exist before we started this?
I feel like if it didn't exist, I would have taken it, right?
Right.
So someone must have taken it, unless someone didn't, and someone's gonna take it now after listening to this. Feels bad,
Anyways.
man. Anyway, all right, Mandy Shin. There's a series I've been following. It's one of my favorites. It's called Koto Ono Tomare. Stop at the sound. It has a music component. I'm excited how they incorporate the koto music into the anime. I hope you guys give it a try. Will do. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one. Yeah.
it. Hey Lily, hey Josh. I want to know if you've ever heard or watched of Symphogear and Yuki Yuna is a hero. I've never heard of Symphogear, but I've heard of Yuki Yuna because everyone recommended it to me. They're like, it's just like Madoka. It's a magical girl anime with pink hair.
Yeah. And probably some bad things happened to her.
Yes, very despair. I didn't get into it as much as I did with Madoka, unfortunately, though.
If I remember what Symphogear is about, it's a mech anime where it's about idols who control their mechs
What?
through music. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that one is about. So
Wait, that sounds lit.
yeah, so that one's a really unique concept, and I know a lot of people who really
That's
like
such
it.
an interesting How the hell do you even think of those kinds of concepts? Like, yo, today we're going to think idol, magical, like
I think of that
mechs.
South Park episode where they're trying to write random Family Guy bits, and it's like a bunch of manatees that grab random words together, and like Japan has that too. The animation company, they're like, yeah, mechs, music, and idols.
That's actually
All right,
genius.
that's
Like, as time goes on, it's going to be harder and harder to find something that's original, right?
Yeah.
I should do that for, like, potential. I don't know. That sounds like a really good idea.
yeah.
I think that'd be a fun segment in the future. We think random words, pick out the words, and try to make it.
Try to make an anime out of
Anime
it. Yeah,
that'd
I'm
be really
down. We
cute.
should do that.
I was wondering if you could give something like a beginner's guide to anime. I've only recently watched Death Note, FMA, One Punch Man, and loved them. I'm really getting into it. I don't know what to continue. Well, Promised Neverland.
Yeah, Promised Neverland. No,
Actually,
it's
check it
actually
out.
crazy because the ones that he named or she named
Are like good beginner-friendly
those are the ones that
animes.
I tell everyone to watch if that's like the new thing.
You
that,
can be like fed and watch Attack on Titan.
yeah, Attack on Titan is
Attack on
also a
Titan
good
is really
starter
good.
anime.
Boku no Hero, maybe?
Yeah, I think Boku no Hero is also
super good
very, very
starting
good.
anime.
I like Haikyuu if you want to get into
Haikyuu.
sports
Sports
anime. I'm trying to think. If you want to get into romance, maybe Toradora is one that
Toradora is classic.
very, very classic. It's pretty old now, but
Still a classic.
very good, and the animation quality still holds up quite well. So yeah, those are a couple of ones I would recommend then.
Josh and Lily added discussion topic idea. Anime movies. There were a lot of good ones in 2018. Magia, Pancreas, My Hero, Liz, Bluebird. You could discuss how they're premiering worldwide theaters. How are they harder to sit and watch compared to episodic episodes, etc., etc.
Okay,
so
so
the-
I haven't seen a lot of these. So there's a lot of movies that people were hyped up about. Liz and the Bluebird was
Dude,
one that was by.
When I was part of the R Anime Awards thing,
Oh yeah,
Liz and Bluebird won
did it win?
a lot of
Oh, interesting.
awards. So it made me curious and I wanted to watch it, but
Yeah, that one was I think animated by Kyoto Animation. I heard a lot of good things about Can I Eat Your Pancreas or
Me
whatever.
too.
That one is a very popular light novel, and then
My Hero.
my
I mean, it's just a fan service.
yeah,
Detroit, California,
fact-
Colorado Punch.
the fact that that one won Anime Movie of the Year at the Crunchyroll Awards, I was like, ooh, that's
I don't
iffy.
understand. Like it was a good movie for My Hero fans, but me
But-
personally, like I did not feel like it was.
A good like overall movie.
Yeah, it was just like okay. It reminded me of the Sword Art movie. Super fan service near the
It's
end.
like if you love the show,
you will love
the movie.
it. But if you don't love the show, it's not a
Then
good
you're not gonna-
standalone movie.
yeah.
Like I don't know. I wasn't a big My Hero fan when I watched it. I was like a casual My Hero viewer, so I was like, yeah, this is okay. It's cute.
Makia was another one that a lot of people had hyped up to me as well. So it's actually interesting because I think for the first time in my entire life that I keep getting emails about, hey, there's an anime movie that's showing near you. I was like,
Okay,
oh my God,
that
that's
is
crazy.
actually really cool. I love how. Oh my god, this thing is actually this cup holder thing. I'm just gonna take it out for now. The fact that we can watch anime movies in theaters. I think the
Yeah.
best experience I've had was Your Name. Like I don't know what you said about Your Name, but even watching that in theaters on the big screen, the first scene where you see the comet fly by and like around you,
just the animation quality. I remember just being.
I remember that. Oh my god, it's something I won't forget. It's
And like the
really-
sound design too, as it like hurtles into the ground and explodes, and there's like silence and it
really,
booms and
really good. But yeah, that experience is really good. I'm glad that a lot of our friends are also like anime fans. It's just like I feel like it's just becoming more and more mainstream. It's not like a niche thing or anything remotely close to that anymore. It's
really cool.
It's just another medium, right? So I'm really glad that it's getting theater releases.
Yep.
Who is the best girl this season?
Chika. Ooh, or Miku from Quintessential Quintuplets. I really like Miku.
You know what's a funny story? I went to this voice acting class, right? And we were talking about our favorite enemies and stuff. And there's this guy. He seems pretty normal.
Oh
Sorry.
God.
And then,
That's the worst preface.
And then I was wondering what his tastes were kind of. So I'm like, oh yeah, have you heard of Quintessential Quintuplet? He stopped what he was doing, looked at me with mouth wide open. He's like, I love that show. Everyone thinks it's just a regular harem anime, but it's not. Each character has their own life and person. And I just sat there going, yeah.
Got flashbacks of Josh.
I actually got. I'm like, And then he saw my expression. He's like, no, I'm serious. I'm a harem lover. And quintessentially, he just kept trying. And I'm like, out of curiosity, do you like Monogatari? I love Monogatari. Everything I told him, like weird taste. He like loved every single one of the anime that I quit. I'm like, oh my god. So like there's certain people. I know
someone
like,
who
wait a minute, another Josh.
Taste. That person has great taste.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. Best, I think, for me, best girl. Yo, Mama.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Isabella's hot.
She is MILF status. Is that okay to say? I don't know.
I think it's okay. I don't think she was like 30, early 30s, I think. And she's just, the way she's written. Okay, at that last episode, when she took off her ribbon and her hair flowed in the wind. Oh my god, she's actually very... In another life, she could have, but she just happened to be, a mother to farming little children for food. Shit happens. Sometimes your life takes a turn for the worse. You either become the food or become the food caretaker. Yeah. All right.
Yikes.
What do you? Oh, Gintama series. This is like the fourth time we've gotten this question.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of wanted to address. There are certain sectors of the anime kingdom that I feel like have very vocal fan bases. So JoJo's is one. We didn't talk about JoJo's this last season, but I know JoJo fans are probably angry about that. They're super very vocal about loving that show. Monogatari fans, that's like another sector, and they're super vocal about loving Monogatari.
That is true.
You have One Piece fans who are all, and it feels like all these people only watch those shows. So you have JoJo's, Monogatari, One Piece, and the last piece of that pie is Gintama.
I'm just imagining like a freaking high school cafeteria with the cliques.
Yeah.
And like there's certain groups. No, 100% like JoJo fans are. I've met my fair share of JoJo fans in my life. Yeah. I've gotten a lot of people who ask me, hey, can you draw me in a JoJo pose? Can you pose with me in a JoJo pose in this picture? And I'm like, what do I do? And they're like,
you just have to twist their hips.
I try, and they're like, just do something crazy. I'm like, what?
Yeah. And so that's actually one of the reasons why I started to watch shows from all those sectors, because I wanted to understand it a little more. And so I already loved Monogatari. I already loved One Piece. I started watching JoJo's. Gintama is one I still haven't touched, and I've only heard really good things about the show as a whole. Like, people say certain arcs are weaker, blah blah, but I've seen some really funny clips that I've never seen. On YouTube? Yeah, there's like one where there were like these things poking out of the side of a truck, and then he's like grabbing at them to like get across, and then one of them happens to be like a penis or something, and it was just like, what am I even watching right now? Like, I don't like.
Sometimes you see like clips of funny, like just the funny moments from an anime. You're like, what is this show about? I felt that way with Nichijou.
Oh yeah, Nichijou.
Do you remember those Nichijou clips?
Some of the best clips
Oh my god,
ever.
The coin one in the temple.
I love the
deer,
one where she has the boys love drawings that she
yes,
and she gets arrested.
So funny.
That's also one of my favorites.
I really like that one. Hi Toast. Toast wanted to actually guest today.
Yeah.
But
Toast, what anime have you seen?
He said Naruto.
Okay.
I heard the opening episode of season 2 for One Punch Man sucked.
Nice input.
Thank you
very much. That was Toast. He said the opening for season 2 of One Punch Man he heard sucked.
Okay.
All right, that was his. That was his input. How do you guys time manage? I never have time to watch anime.
Ooh. This one's tough, actually.
Oh, also, I shamelessly advertised your Crunchyroll Premium trial, mostly because I used it, and now I continue to watch using Crunchyroll. Thank you Mackenzie. Thank you for supporting us.
be possible.
Crunchyroll.com/Lily for a 14-day premium trial. We're back here again.
Hey.
1080p. What else?
Professional
Subtitled right from Japan to America. Okay.
Yeah.
But thank you. That means a lot. So how do we time manage? Usually at the end of every day, I have some time left over where I'm not doing anything, and this is the time where I'll whip out my iPad or something and I'll draw while watching anime. Like, it's just my wind down period, I guess. I can fit in like 2 episodes a night if I really, 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 really wanted to.
I think it's tough. I try to find any ways that I can combine anime watching with something else. So I used to like watch anime while I was on the elliptical. I used to watch anime right before
I think that's like the best way, because then you don't feel like such a degenerate that you're devoting like X amount of time to just anime. At the very least, while I'm drawing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm working. I'm like working on comics and stuff while I'm doing it. The only bad thing about that is like if it's subtitled, I have to like constantly like look up and like see.
But if it's like shonen, you kind of
understand like what they say, like ohayou gozaimasu.
Like, oh yeah, okay.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I understand.
Or like a
that.
fight.
Kono baka.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just find an activity to do while you're watching anime helps a lot. Like I don't just like who does that, right? Just sit down and watch anime like for fun. What? Like I would never ever.
The other thing too is drop shows. Just do it. Just drop shows because there's so much anime out there.
And then like feel free to be picky with your. You'll have like it's your precious time. Yeah. Why would you want to spend it watching Quintuplet when you could be watching? I'm joking. But like, if you enjoy it, that's your thing. But if you don't enjoy it, like I didn't, just drop it.
Watch something else. There's Promised Neverland. Oh, you didn't like? There's Mob Psycho season 2. If you didn't like that, then you're probably brain dead.
You know how hard it is to convince people. What was the last? Oh, so you know how hard it is to convince people to watch Mob Psycho sometimes, like. People,
I don't get it.
It's like I try to convince them, and they're like, "I watched the first, like, episode." I'm like, you gotta give it, at least give it like 3 or 4.
I think the first episodes are good too.
I thought it was like it's like a little slower for sure, but when it picks up, oh god, it picks up. It picks up so well. Whatever. I always like toot about Mob Psycho season 2 because I was one of those people who were like, oh, I'll watch it eventually. And when it finally got around to watch, I'm like, how did I not watch this week by week?
Yes.
God, I feel so.
Some of the cliffhangers are so brutal, actually.
I would like to hear your opinion on Dororo. Well, we already talked about this, but amazing anime. I love it. If you like samurai, like feudal Japan sort of thing, I think you'll like it a lot.
It's like Sekiro the anime.
Dude, Albert said Demon Slayer was like Sekiro the anime.
Yeah, that too.
If you have any thoughts on Assassination Classroom.
Assassination Classroom. That's an interesting one. I actually never finished it.
I never finished it either.
I got into season 1 and I just kind of got bored of it. But it's funny because I hear so many people
rave about it, right?
Yeah, especially people say that season 2 is good. So it makes me feel like at some point I should come back.
Oh, hey Toast. Welcome back. 2. Do you have any other input on the anime of the season? I don't think he has any input.
He's thinking really hard right now.
He's actually thinking about this. He's pursing his lips.
He's blinked twice, pursing his lips.
He's just stopped talking.
Ooh, now he's biting his lip.
Oh, I don't think he can think of a single thing. Toast, it's okay to walk away. He walked away. He walked away. Are there any animes that you've like actually rewatched?
Oh, I rewatch anime all the time. Actually, I'm
Nerd.
What?
What anime have you rewatched?
I've actually rewatched a bunch of One Piece over and over again. I really love that show.
Dude, One Piece is. I feel like
it's too long.
I feel like I should get into it, but it's like it's been too like long. I'm gonna have to like, sit there.
I think it's better for people to just read the manga, anyways. I don't think the animation's that good.
Okay,
so,
all right. I hear good things about the manga.
So that show I watched. I think I've watched Your Lie in April a couple times. I've watched.
Oh my god, Your Lie in April. There's certain scenes in Your Lie in April I will rewatch because of how nicely it's animated.
Yeah.
The music portion of that.
I've rewatched Haikyuu a couple times. If I like a show and I'm just bored, I'll just sit there and rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch Monogatari soon again because I love that show.
Okay.
I have like most of the Blu-rays now. So.
Your life, your time. You're free to do what you want.
It's a good use of time.
I like this question from
Oh boy.
Herm. I can't pronounce your name. I'm very sorry. What do you guys think about Harry Potter? I think it should be an amazing anime if they follow the books completely. Someone makes Harry Potter anime come true, please.
I really like what? Okay, if we were to trope up Harry Potter, right?
Dude, oh my god, yes. Okay, Harry would be that. He'd be like this typical shonen
Give him a little
protagonist. Right?
snark.
Ron would be like that childhood like goofy friend.
He's like Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Hermione would be like,
Harry Potter. We gotta go get the Sorcerer's Stone.
okay, or that. Hermione would be like I feel like she'd be kind of tsundere, like, you guys, we're not supposed to be doing that. I can't believe it. Like that kind of sort of vibe.
I imagine her to be literally Futaba from Bunny Girl Senpai. Wait, did you watch that show?
Dropped it after like episode. Oh, Josh, so disappointed. I'm so sorry, Josh. Hey, what Harry Potter house are you?
Just distract me. I'm Ravenclaw. Yeah. Okay. Well, what were we talking about? I blacked out. Okay.
Oh, Luna would be like so desu ka.
Oh, it'd be so perfect.
あのね.
Yeah. It's so perfect.
God, the Fluttershy.
Oh my god. And then the twins would be like they'd talk at the same time
Yes!
always. And
Oh my god, they'd literally be the Oran
high school twins. Yeah. Oh my god. I know that reference now because I started watching it.
Luna Lovegood would be voiced for Kana Hanazawa.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
That would actually be my waifu for like years and years
Oh
and
my
years.
god. Wait, why am I so bought in now?
I told you,
Yeah.
it's because Harry Potter has such a rich backstory already. Like it has everything already that it just, if you give it a good medium, I feel like it's just gonna be strong. Oh my god. It's like I just want a good anime of Harry Potter. It's like
let's write the
J.K.
Harry Potter
Rowling,
manga.
please. There have been some cool like
really?
Harry Potter like the fan manga and stuff like
yeah.
that, like drawings and stuff. And when I see it like on paper, it's just wow. This would actually be, oh my god, Professor Snape and the whole backstory with Lily and like everything. Like it would be.
Ojo-sama? Who's the Ojo-sama?
Ojo-sama, Professor McGonagall.
That'd be pretty funny.
No, she'd be the typical stern like, you are not only like that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Ojo-sama, I feel like
maybe in
Cho-Chang,
the Quidditch cups or like blah, blah, the Tri-Wizard or something, like what's her face from
Fleur.
yeah
She'd be
the
good.
Ojo-sama,
Oh my
yeah.
god. Oh,
Yeah.
like that. Oh my god. That'd be so good. Oh, that'd be so sick. All right, sorry. I've thought about Harry Potter anime a lot, trust me. And it's just something that probably will not exist in my lifetime. I'm just... Honestly, you never know because they're constantly
happen.
remaking movies. They're
Yeah.
constantly remaking
Anime's
things.
getting bigger.
You never know. Even like a Harry Potter animation in the style of that Spider-Man movie.
Oh, that would also be amazing. Yeah.
Good.
Just everything in that style.
I'm sorry. I'm a
please.
big Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff.
I'm glad you come to terms with that.
Hufflepuff. This question is really sad. Can you upload the rest of the episodes on Apple Podcasts or SoundCloud? I'm really sorry. That's I will tell my assistant this ASAP. What is this anime? What the? Oh, this is cute. The filler arc provokes my old memory where I watched a bunch of anime. Gets to revive those memories by watching you guys have a conversation about old animes. That's cute. So. The anime binge recommendations of my personal taste for yours. So, Kyokai no Kanata.
I love Kyokai no Kanata.
Wait, is that the one with the Mirai?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She's like one of my favorite girl characters.
She's so expertly designed. Like,
Yes.
She's so cute, but the anime itself was so weak.
Yeah, it's not the best.
It's not the best. The animation quality. The best part about that animation.
The character design on that main girl and her personality, and then the animation itself.
And the best episode was the idol.
Oh my god!
They're dancing in front of the monster.
So
I'm like,
funny.
what the fudge is going on?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I like it. It's just
so
nice.
There's like a random filler episode in this anime where there's a demon who can only be appeased by idol music.
It's
so
so
they have to dance.
stupid. It's actually so stupid. I love it.
But it's amazing.
Psychopaths. You guys always talk about this, so you know it. I would really appreciate rewatching multiple times of the series in order to deepen our understanding. Wow, this is really serious.
Very serious.
I would rewatch Psychopaths. It's been years.
I believe a new season might be coming out. Or
Really?
something. I believe so.
I always loved Psychopaths. Toradora, Spice and Wolf, Amagi Brilliant Park. Oh, I've never-
And Chihaya Furu.
Chihaya
That's
Furu.
definitely something on our list.
Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju. I actually watched that.
Oh, really? I heard it's very good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I actually really like it. It's just one of those anime that I don't expect to like, but they make the characters so well written. It's just real.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
it's good. It's very good. Expelled from Paradise. I've never heard of Empire of Corpses.
Not heard of those.
Cho Aru. Oh, the
Oh
Railgun.
yeah, this is Index. Yeah,
okay.
I tried to get into Magical Index and couldn't. It feels very outdated now.
하나씩 고그러니 쉬운데 you don't know that. It's cool.
I haven't watched Railgun either.
Fate Zero.
Fate
Ooh,
Zero.
Fate Zero.
I loved Fate Zero. So there was a time period where I was very interested in getting into the Fate series because that's another corner that we talk. Yeah, Fate fans.
Mm-hmm.
Fate is one of the most complicated stories of all time, and like how the different arcs are supposed to connect. I have no idea still to this day.
I know I get shit for Wikipedia and stuff, but I had to wiki Fate plots to understand what was going on as a new Fate fan, a Fate viewer. Like, why is one story arc different from the other story? Like, what is going? Are they the same? Are they I was so confused. So I actually looked it up myself.
There's an amazing Gigguk video where he talks about the process of trying to get into Fate, and that one explains it perfectly. It's like, okay, so where am I supposed to start? Well, there was actually a visual novel that started off, and then but there's also an old anime that was animated by this one studio, but then there's also a remake, so you can start at any 3 points. And I was like, okay, so which one should I watch? Well, see, the thing is it just keeps going down the rabbit hole.
Just watch all of it.
Yeah,
maybe. But
Fate Zero is actually a good standalone. I heard it kind of spoils a little bit of Unlimited Blade Works or whatever, but I really liked Fate Zero. It has none of the high school bullshit that the rest of the Fate series has. The characters are older, the story is much grittier and darker, and I really liked Fate Zero.
This person just asked, can I get on your podcast? Feel free to ignore this question. Listen, if you guys have any guest recommendations, I'm always down. I will reach out. I will talk to them. I'm always down for more, especially anime content creators specifically. It's always nice talking to them because it's everyone's very different from what I've seen so far.
Yeah. I think that's the cool thing about anime these days, how varied people are.
Some people are, shoujo fans, shonen fans, manga fans, light novel fans even. I don't know if that's considered, but there's so many adaptations that
I feel like light novel
overlaps, right? Oh, can we deviate a little bit from anime? All right. So I've been reading webtoons recently, right?
Oh, really?
There's this webtoon called True Beauty that everyone's raving on about. Have you watched it?
I haven't.
It's about a girl who looks really plain without makeup, and then she puts on makeup and she turns into a hot goddess.
Okay.
You should read it. It's really good.
Yeah, Webtoons is a scary
there's some good webtoons
hole
out there. Actually, I would love to see some of these animated. It's a shame that
people are have been raving about Tower of God since forever.
Noblesse. There's so Trace was a good old one too. Oh my god. Wow. There's so many good concepts, and sometimes the art style is a lot more. It's different. It's not anime.
Yeah, because I think a lot of webtoons are based in Korea. I think there's a lot of Korean artists,
mostly
Korean. So their art style just tends to be a little different.
There's one called Solo Leveling.
Oh, I heard about that one.
Yeah, it's just so fun to read. Oh my god, damn it, it's 3 a.m. and I'm still reading this. And I feel such good animation or anime. I don't know. I hope they bring some of them to life because there's a lot of good webtoons out there.
Yeah.
All right, that is all. What episode is this? We never specified. Oh my god, it's been so long. Oh my god, we'll try not to miss because you know how many questions I've been getting? When's the next filler arc?
I get it too.
I feel
people
I'm really happy that people are enjoying this because this is just where we talk about
our degeneracy into anime.
I think the last one was Edison, right?
Yeah.
So this is 13.
This is 13.
All right. Thank you for watching our 13th episode. Hopefully we can continue to do this monthly now that Crunchyroll, Chan, and I are back together. We had a small break, but now we are back together. I am now going out with her again, so please subscribe to my girlfriend. It is crunchyroll.com/Lily for a 14-day premium trial. 1080p, high quality, professionally subtitled anime. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, etc., please email us at thefillerarcpodcast@gmail.com. We're always open to questions.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
All right. Well,
catch you guys next time. And it won't be in 2 months.
I'm going to watch some anime now.
Yeah.